Hello, good afternoon to you all. Can you hear me? Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, I think
Good
it's better
Good
that we
afternoon,
start.
sir.
Good afternoon. Shall we start? I think it's better that we start, isn't it?
Sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Once again, a warm and hearty welcome to Reverend Brother Provincial, esteemed Montfort Brothers present here, Mrs. Anita Alexander from CBM, our respected resource people, and all the teachers from Agartala, Kolasib, and Residual Pera. May I now request Sister Joycey to lead us all in prayer.
Life is easy when you're up on the mountain and you've got peace of mind like you've never known. But then things change and you're down in the valley. Don't lose faith, child. You are never alone. For the God on the mountain is still God in the valley. When things go wrong, He'll make them right. And the God of the good times is still God in the bad times. The God of the day is still God in the night. Talk of faith when we're up on the mountain, but the talk comes so easy when life's at its best. It's down in the valley of trials and temptation. Really put to the test. The God on the mountain is still God in the valley. Things go wrong, He'll make them right. And the God of the good times is still God in the bad times. The God of the day is still God in the night. The God of the day is still God in the night.
Let's all close our eyes before we start our training of today. First of all, we thank you, Lord, for all the blessings we have received. We thank you, Lord, for giving us the opportunity to come together and train on this momentous day. May you bless the trainers and the teachers of today, that all our goals will be achieved by your grace. May you bless all of us, that, and especially our teachers who are attending this training, that they will be able to get the knowledge that they can apply in our schools, especially our children who needs our help. Dear Lord, bless all of us and continue to be with us during this training. Continue to shower your grace and blessings upon each one of us. And be with us, guide, lead us throughout this journey. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. Saint Montfort, pray for us.
Thank you, sister, for leading us all in prayer. As we are now given the responsibility to handle the needs of the special children in our schools, let's lend our ears to the presentation on inclusive education by Brother KJ Jones. Welcome, brother. The floor is yours. Brother Jose. Brother Jose. Brother Jose.
Sir, Alex, you might have an internet problem here. There is heavy thunder and rain. I hope the Joes will be able to join in a short while. Here we are experiencing difficulty the internet because of heavy rain and thunder. I believe in Tura also it is more or less same. So maybe we wait for a few minutes, otherwise maybe the next person could start. Lex.
Sister Joycey.
Sir,
Is it possible for you to start the AFA now?
sir, I think sign language will start, Miss Jacinta.
She's also from Tura, no? The same problem is there. Let's see whether she... Mrs. Jacinta, you're there. Mrs. Jacinta? Same problem will be there, sister. Sister, I think we'll start the AFA now.
Okay, sir.
Will
So
you be
good
able to start
afternoon,
from-
teachers. Before we go to the, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yes,
sister.
sister.
Yes, sister.
Before we go to our today's training, I would like to ask the teachers, how was your assessment when you did it with the children? Is there any clarification or any doubts still you are having? We can clarify and we'll go ahead with the today's training. Hello.
Sister, you can start, sister.
Okay.
So we
Sir,
have no-
one thing I have not kept ready for the screen sharing. Do you have that document, sir? I thought
No,
Udipani is
not-
there. Hello.
Yeah, I don't. Did you see him? I don't see him. Yeah.
I was thinking that Udipani will be there, so he is the one who is sharing the screen. So I have not kept ready that.
Sir, Alex, I am ready. I think now.
Oh, okay, brother. Then welcome, brother. Take
Hi,
the floor is
my-
yours now. Yes, yes.
No, it was the internet got cut, and now I think it is okay.
Right, brother. Thank you, brother.
So can I start?
Yes, brother, the floor is yours.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, brother.
Good
I hope
afternoon,
all of you
brother.
are fine.
Fine.
Good afternoon, brother.
Now, is there any doubt or any clarification for any of you?
No, you are in a double meeting. Why?
Yes, comes. Can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
Okay, so last week we spoke about the disability and we move on to inclusion. And then we saw mainly what are the benefits of inclusive education, and then how it was beneficial for first of all for the teachers, then for the children without a disability, and also children with a disability, and also as a society. I mean, all that 2 days of sharing, is there anyone who is having any doubt? Because without any doubt, I am also confused whether you are able to understand, I mean, you are understanding or not. No, no voice at all. No, nobody speaking. Are you able to hear me, please?
Yes, we get.
Yes, we are hearing you. Nobody has any doubt, that's why.
Yeah, that's a big problem for me. Okay, provincial is there. Then I need to be careful also. But I don't know, my laptop is so slow. I think I will have to ask, it is so slow, it is moving very slowly today. Okay, today we'll see about the barriers of inclusive education. What are the main barriers for inclusive education? Barrier could be both physically and also the internal or the mental barriers. Often people in any meeting seminar, they speak about barrier, mostly about the infrastructure one. That is whether you have got ramp or you have to lift or accessible washrooms. All these are the main concern people usually speak of. That all those, I mean, all those are very important. I am not, they are not important, they are important. But I feel for inclusive education, more than the physical barriers, our attitudinal barriers, we need to check a lot. What are our main attitudinal barriers that we have with regard to inclusion? Mainly we can speak of the attitude of different stakeholders. For example, the management and even the parents, even other students and the public as a whole. What is the attitude that we each one is having towards inclusive education? So mainly if we are able to overcome this attitudinal barriers, then the physical barriers, I think it is not a big issue. Even if the everything is not accessible in the school. But if the classroom is accessible, again, not by means of physical accessibility, but in the classrooms, first of all, the attitude of all these people I said, and secondly, whether even the adaptation of the curriculum and the modification of the curriculum, all these are actually, if it is not done, they are all barriers. So it is important to check these type of barriers in the inclusive education. Are you able to see the screen, please?
No, we are not seeing you.
No, we cannot see.
Cannot see the screen. I am sharing, but I don't know why it's not. We are not able to see the screen.
Your internet bandwidth, I think, is low.
Okay, anyway, then even if it is not seen by you, maybe after someday you may be able to see. I just continue. So barriers faced by but the attitude of the parents and the society. The first question many often parents of society ask is why to make them study, why to make the children with the disability learn or study, and what is the use of educating them. That is a big breakthrough we need to make. I'm sure today with all this by media and all our efforts in the Northeast, things are much better, and also other parts of India. Maybe in the North India, we may have to improve still more. And more than that, some of the parents feel shy to bring out the children with the disabilities to the society. They keep them at home. They don't bring them out. They have not a chance of the children to get mingled with others. Can you imagine there are I know few cases that the parents keep the children, even the villages, some villages, they keep the children at home, especially the child is visually impaired. They keep them at home in one room, maybe a dark room, give them food, and that's make them sit there. In the process, what happens? The child even loses the ability to move around. Even he or she will not learning how to walk because the muscles become weak. So all this attitude, first of all, we need to change. And when it comes to inclusive education, also another very important is what is the attitude of the management, whether the school management, okay, that's mainly the principal or the headmaster or the headmaster, he or she, is he willing to not only admit, because admitting a child with a disability is mandatory in every school, not only admission, but is he or she is able to have a proper attitude so that the child gets all the benefits of education just like others. For that attitude of the management, mainly the principal, the head of the institution is very, very important, that he or she has a positive attitude to adapt, to learn, to modify, to adjust, to learn. All these things are part of the head of the institution. And attitude about the teachers, first attitude will be, I don't know. I'm not criticizing. The teachers usually, when you speak of education, inclusive education, the general teachers' first attitude may be, I don't know. I don't know how to teach because I have not learned about them. And also, how will they learn? Will I able to teach? Some are fears, genuine fears. Some are kind of attitude, okay, I don't know, I have come for my job, I am teaching, so with that, my job is done. So this, I don't know attitude, or will they learn? And if it is a genuine concern, I don't know, I'm sure you will take the pain to learn. Or the management, when they arrange certain programs, or they will take part actively, and then you will learn about it. And you need to understand that all of us have the capacity to learn new things, and thereby will be able to impart good education for our children. And
Brother Jose,
yeah.
Can you just stop sharing and start sharing once again, just to see, because you are sharing, but then we cannot see your slides. Stop share.
Okay. Then
try
again,
once again. Yeah, restart once again.
Okay.
രീതി എന്താ?
Is your PPT on open?
Shall I continue?
Yeah, the screen says, KJ also started sharing screen, but then we cannot see your PPT. Just ask Debashni or somebody to present
Yeah,
from.
see, Devarshi also, she has joined with her mobile, but then it shows rotating.
Okay, okay, then fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, and then there is lack of awareness about the talents and abilities of children with disabilities. Our often attitude is that, oh, they are poor people, they don't know how to, they may not have talents to learn, to cope with the daily life situations of a school. We often underestimate their abilities. I think we need to be aware that they are also equally talented, or they have all the abilities that of a child without disabilities. So this maxim we need to always remember, that they are talented, they are able, they are capable, they can do everything just like other children, but certain times with a modification. That is very important. Though we say they can do everything, they can do, but certain times they need modifications. And lack of resources may not be in a management school. There they will somehow try to find resources. The government school, SSS schools, the government has the resource, but they may not utilize or share that resources with the school authorities. That can happen. A big challenge is, even today, it is shortage of trained teachers. We need more teachers be trained. The shortage is very high. By the way, we have also a teacher training education here, the center here. It is to teach the visually impaired children and also hearing impaired children. Admissions have not started because RCA has not given the permission. So if there are any candidates who have finished class 12 or BA, we can direct them to Montfort to get trained. So therefore, this shortage of trained teachers will be able to decrease that barrier. I already spoke about barrier-free physical environment, which is very important. Have ramps and accessible washroom, and it is very important. We need to have it. And another big barrier is the absence of parental training to cope with differences in development. That is, the parents, they're not, I mean, even if they're educated, if they don't know, and also if they don't have the willingness, the differences in the development, we call it as actually developmental delay and developmental milestone. What is developmental delay and what is developmental milestone? Developmental milestone means the child has achieved the target. Say, for example, at the age of say 1.5 to 2 years, the child should be able to speak. I mean, normally they speak at least few words. If the child has achieved that, then it is known as developmental milestone as achieved. If the child is not speaking, not talking anything, even after age of 2, then there is a developmental delay. We cannot just say that is a disability. It could be a delay in the development. But if a child is not speaking after the 2.5 years, then actually you need to get help. So this process, sometimes the parents may not understand. Okay, the benefit is about resource of the parents and lack of convergence among the government and the departments. There's always a kind of something that talk about between the social welfare and child welfare. People, that is the departmental difficulties. And another very important thing is the lack of early intervention and programs in the Northeast. Early intervention and program usually from 0 to 3 years or maximum 5 years, the child is able to get some help. If they are intervened into that programs, then it is very good for inclusive education, because at the young age, when they are small, we can actually develop them a lot. So lack of early intervention programs is also a barrier. So then, of course, a few things about the transport facilities and the monitoring mechanism, lack of implementation of the policies and guidelines. In India, if you look, there are a lot of, policies are in place and the guidelines are there, but how it is implemented, that is a thing, a question, a big concern, how it is implemented. So by the way, side, okay, now let's see about what are the principles of good inclusionary practices. I just go, because all these topics we need lot of time to explain. We have only in fact only 2 plus 2, 4 hours only with this. We cannot explain everything. I'll just read through certain points. The balance, I think you'll be able to access through Google and you can learn by yourself, or you can ask me, I can send you some suggestions or notes if you want. So first of all, the inclusionary practice, we need to have policies and schemes at the government level and also at the management level. The school management also need to lay down certain policies and schemes for inclusive education. And another important thing is the flexibility and creativity. It has been mostly done by the school as well as school management as well as by the teachers. The teachers need to be flexible in the classroom and also they need to be creative in the classroom. Creativity and innovation is very much essential to have proper inclusive education. And then I already spoke about accessibility and also good governance. Good governance by, with the state or the central government and also by each institution. We need to have good governance, especially monitoring and accountability. And monitoring by the head and also accountability by the teachers. And most of it, the policy should be about child-centered approach. Child-centered approach or inclusive education plan. That is, the teacher need to devise a plan for every child, especially child with disabilities. And child-friendly classrooms are also very important so that the child feels comfortable to come to school. The child is not bullied. He or she is not bullied. He is happy to come to school. He or she has got friends. The children without disability welcome children with disability. They are happy to have them. A kind of friendly atmosphere is very essential to impart real good education, so that when the classroom is friendly, all children, especially children with disability, feel quite comfortable, which means he's open to learning, he's happy to learn. When there is a happiness and joy and there's an open-mindedness, automatically the learning will take place. And when the child in the classroom is child-friendly, naturally you'll be able to the child will be happy to come to school and learn more of this. And also safety in the classrooms. This is very important, the safety in the classroom. I think all our schools are quite, the safe classrooms we have. Okay, I will just stop sharing for 1 minute and then I'll come back. Are you able to see the screen now? I stopped and shared again.
No, Brother Joseph, it is same like earlier.
Oh, then what to do now?
Doesn't matter, you continue speaking only.
Okay. Okay, here, this point, actually, Miss Alex, Miss Debashi has sent the PPT to you, to Miss Alex.
He can play from there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll try.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Yes.
Okay, essential requisite for successfully English in a classroom. First of all, we speak about adaptation. I think adaptation itself needs a lot of time, but just we'll see in brief. Adaptation both in curriculum as or in the syllabus, accommodation and modification. These are few words, elementary words we need to be familiar with. We need adapt the curriculum or in the syllabus, and we need to accommodate the essential topics which are meant for children with the disabilities and others. And sometimes we need to do the modification. We will come to the next slide, then we will learn about it more. And assessment of children in a different way. As that the professor said, the first in his talk, he said, all of you climb the tree. I mean, there are animals, fish, birds, monkeys, everybody was there. But the teacher says, all of you climb the tree. That is a success. I mean, that was the task given. That's examination. If you are able to climb the tree, you are passed. I think this cannot work in an inclusive classroom. We need to assess the children in a different way. Just to share one example, see, for example, child with intellectual disability. You are giving an essay question. Okay, write an essay on Meghalaya. Okay, write an essay about Meghalaya, the state of Meghalaya. You are giving 10 marks. Now, children without a disability, other children may be able to write, say, few 1 or 2 pages. 2 pages they may be able to write, and they get, okay, they score 8 marks. Whereas a child with mild intellectual disability, if she or she is in your class, he cannot write an essay, continuous essay for 2 pages. And therefore, what adaptation can you have? What different way can you conduct the examination? That about the essay, the content of the essay, you need to, instead of say 10 marks, 1 question, you may have to break the whole essay. You break it into, say, 10 questions and give them 1 mark. Say, right, who is the chief minister of Meghalaya, or which are the neighboring states of Meghalaya? How many in the main tribes of Meghalaya. Who are the maybe which are the main tribes of Meghalaya? This type of, which means the essay you need to break it into either 5 questions or 10 questions. I'm sure then the child will be able to score. So this is the difference in the, I mean, just one example. This is the way you have to make a different assessments. You can have assessment in any form, whether oral, written, in practical, any ways we can do. Plus curriculum. This plus curriculum activities
Excuse me,
also,
brother.
yeah.
I have got point, brother. You have to stop sharing your screen, brother.
Okay.
I will try to share it now.
Hmm.
Screen, brother. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, enlarge it a little bit, Alex.
Yeah, I can see.
No, play the slide.
There's something wrong with the slide, I think. 1 minute, brother. Do it again. Yeah.
Say child number, sorry, the slide number 18.
Can you, is it big enough, brother? Large enough?
No, we can't see your screen.
We can't see your screen, Alex.
Okay. Brother.
You stop sharing now.
Can you see it now, brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it big enough, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 18. I think this is too big or what? One side we cannot see at a time.
No, because he's not playing the slide. He's by side, no.
Yeah, now it's okay, I think.
Sir Alex,
Yes, brother.
project the slide now. Not there. There.
Yeah, brother.
No, right. No, on the wrong side.
No. Slide starter. This side, brother. This one. Fit slide to
Here, just next to, correct.
Okay, brother.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Shall I continue?
Yes, brother.
Okay, plus curriculum, I think in all our schools we have, that is the co-curricular and also the extracurricular activities that we have in the school. It is term known as plus curriculum. And use of assistive devices, it is very important. For example, for the children with visual impairment, we need to use the, say for example, bracelet, the abacus, tailor frame, and if any pictures teaching it, we are making the that has to be that is touch. We need to they have to touch and experience or touch and see in the models. We need to make such a way so use of assistive devices is very important. And these days, screens with the computers, they can learn for VI children. There is the software called JAWS or DVL. There are so many software that is screen reader that can be used. And for HI children, of course, what is most important is to use the hearing aid in the classroom and also show maximum pictures. The modern technology we can always use. The smart classrooms, if we can use them, especially for children with the hearing impairment, it will be of great help. And any use, but they essentially use teaching aids. In short, if we say that is TLM, we need to use. I'll come to detail later. Use of modern technology, always I said, and varied instructional methods. Don't go only for lecture methods, say playback method, storytelling, dramatization, lecture. Any of these methods you follow. What is important is to see how the child is learning. I said the first teaching itself, inclusive education means good teaching. Inclusive education is equal to good teaching, which means by your way of teaching, any method of teaching, any use of TLM, teaching aids, you are able to convey to every child the concept that you want to convey. Whether the child is with a disability or without disability, a slow learner or fast learner, intelligent child or little child who is at the back benches, everyone is able to understand the concept that you want to convey, which means you use any method, any TLM, but your aim should be that the child, every child in the class is able to understand. I don't say all will understand equally, but they all get the concept, which means you are a very good teacher. And the special educators have a very important role to play. Next slide.
Is that correct?
The principles of good English. No, not this one. Number 19, yeah. See, curricular adaptation is another thing. The principles of adaptation. One is modification, omission, and substitution. Modification, you need to modify even a chapter. When you teach a chapter, you may have to modify the chapter. Sometimes the how you are explaining, you have to modify that one. And sometimes you may have to omit certain chapters in a book, because all the, especially except for board examination, up to class 8, we can all either modify or omit certain things and or substitution. You need to, if you are omitting one lesson, you need to substitute with another lesson, which is easy and access for everyone. So these are three main principles of adaptation. That is modification, omission, and substitution. So what are the areas of adaptation? That is in the subject, content, and also the activities. Learning materials, teaching and teaching aids, and also other TLM. TLM, I said, teaching learning material. This I feel it is very important. The use of TLM is very important in even in all the classroom, all the classroom situations. But if you look at most of the teachers in India, I mean, at least in the Northeast, wherever schools I have taught, even here I know the teachers are not using teaching aids, or they use minimum teaching aids. The trainees, just example, trainees, when they come for teaching practice, they come with so much of bag and luggage with so many teaching aids for one lesson. Once the training is over, exam is over, they're appointed in the school, then we have to go after them saying use teaching aids, which means our teachers are not used to use of teaching aids because we don't prepare. The teachers, I'm not criticize the teachers, but bear with me. I feel, at least from my experience, wherever I worked, teachers are not using teaching aids. Here I have made it compulsory, at least up to class 5, they need to use teaching aids, especially when they teach when they start the chapter. not make the children to understand the concept. Of course, the management also need to make sure that the teachers cannot and prepare all the teaching aids, and the management also need to provide lot of TLMs in the school, and then some of them they make, some of them the management provide. Thereby, your teaching becomes very effective. And for the children with visual impairment, the TLM should be tactile, which means they should be able to feel that embossed maps. We call it as embossed map. That means even the Indian map you get embossed ones, which means they can touch and feel each state. They can read. It will be written in braille, and the embossing will make the difference between each state, and that type of maps and TLMs are available. Even you can make TLMs, tactile TLMs with matchbox, small sticks, any aids you can also make tactile teaching aids. And use of teaching aids is very essential and very important in an inclusive classroom setup, because if you have got children with hearing impairment and also visual impairment, use of multiple teaching aids is very essential to make them understand. I think that is where the teachers are failing. They need to really use them so that you become a good teacher and effective teacher, and inclusion becomes successful. Co-scholastic area, I think I said already said about plus curriculum. In all our schools we have. Here also you may have to adapt certain things. Okay, here also co-scholastic, sometimes you may have to adapt, and sometimes you don't need to adapt. So I think that adaptation I don't need to go much. I think the first day when I took class also I said about how children are feeling better when they take part in a competition along with other children without disabilities. They win a prize and their self-esteem goes very high. Their impression about themselves becomes very positive. Next slide, Alex. So curricular adaptation, just continue. Curricular adaptations are modifications that specifically relate to instruction and content of a curriculum. And what are the needs? Meet the needs of children with disabilities. As I said, the curricular adaptation and also use of TLM should be to meet the needs of children with disabilities and others, which means everybody is able to understand what you are teaching. I repeat again, I don't say they understand equally, but they all understand what you are teaching or what you have taught. For CWDs to participate in the teacher learning process as far as possible. That is where the curriculum adaptation is being done. They also become participatory students in the classroom. They are not the spectators. They don't watch what others are doing, but they also take part in all the activities of the classroom. Children with the disability benefit from all curricular experience available in the school, which means you are trying to make them have the real experience, and if they take part, they become participatory children. And remember, they have the right for it. Okay, I said the new rule, that is new RPW Act says right of person with the disabilities. Okay, earlier it was only right. It was only act for PWD, person with the disability act. There was no right. Only they spoke about equal opportunity and participation. And the new act, 2016 Act says right of person with the disability. They have the opportunity, everything given, and also it is their right to be taking part in all the activities, or at least most of the activities of a school setting. Alex, next. I think this slide I leave because we are already running short of time. It is already, I have spoken certain things. I think we can read through Okay, later on. Next one, Alex. Right. Yeah, modifications. Modifications involve making changes to learning goals, teaching process, assignments to meet the students' learning. Modification involve making changes to learning goals, see, and also teaching process and assignments to meet the students' learning. You are modifying according to the ability of the child. You are modifying according to the need of the children. I don't say in a 40 classroom you have to make 40 modifications. You may have to make maximum 2 or 3 modifications, wherein you are able to group the students or fit the students into say certain groups. So therefore you are able to, you need to modify say few things. You don't need to modify everything. Change the assignment to accommodate a student learning needs, allowing use of letter cards to spell word as modification to saying the spelling aloud. So for example, a child who is hearing impaired, you are asking, say, spell the word to somebody. A child who can speak will say, the spelling of Tura is T-U-R-I. But a child with hearing impairment, if you're able to sign, the child may show with the sign spelling. Okay, or you can also give an option. You write on a sheet of and a paper the spelling of Torah and then show to the teacher and also to the students. So that way you are accommodating everyone. It's just one example. You can think of more examples. Allow the students with intellectual impairment to utilize concrete or more hands-on. This example, hands-on experiences. Even about children with intellectual disability, I said how an essay can be broken down to say 10 questions or 5 questions, whereas the child with intellectual disability also is able to take part in the examination. He or she may not write a 2-page or 3-page essay, but he or she writes small, that is broken down questions, and he or she is able to answer. Okay, next, Alex. So, use of assistive devices, I think we have already spoken about it. Just you can read the screen and I think we can go on, because we already have shared certain things you yourself know. But what are the use of assistive devices? Alex, next. So this is very important to have human resource in the inclusive school. This is very important. Human resource is sometimes we have a lot of materials in an inclusive school, but we may not have sufficient human resources. The regular teacher, very important, and also the supported by from the resource teacher or a special educator, and support of profession. These 3 are very important. Thus, you have a teacher, a regular teacher in the classroom, and again, sometimes what happens when there are resource teachers or special educators in the school, the regular teacher can think that it is the responsibility of the special educator to take care of children with disabilities. That's a wrong notion. It is your duty. For example, the class teacher or the subject teacher, it is his or her duty to see that you impart quality and proper education, that is proper classroom teaching to all children, including children with disabilities. Then you may ask, why do you have a resource teacher there? What the resource teacher or a special educator is a support for you. He or she can be a support, a help in certain areas which you do not know. And as the teachers, you become some years in an inclusive school, I'm sure you don't depend on the resource teachers at all, or you depend on the resource teacher to very minimal when there is absolute need only use, which means you are becoming an expert in teaching, learning process, and you are able to impart quality education to children, quality teaching to all children with and without disabilities. This is very important, that you take the responsibility, you take charge of your classroom, you take charge of your subject. You want to make the children understand, you use different teaching aids, different way of teaching, the method of teaching, all that to change, all that to adapt, and even in an assessment of children, you need to modify, you need to adapt the questions. Therefore, you are able to assess all the children in a better way. So therefore, it is your responsibility to see that all children learn, all children feel comfortable in your classroom, all children are getting benefit of your teaching. Of course, when there are extreme cases, you can get the support of professionals. Resource teachers or special educators are not professionals, they are teachers. So when I say professional, it is audiologists, ophthalmologists, when there's a need, you can get their support. They don't need to be in the school every day. You may just call them when there is a need. And but it's very essentially is a child-centered approach. Address the specific needs of the child. The child benefits, it's easier to grasp and conceptualize the ideas, not the baseline of each child. This point, I think, very important to know the third point, that is, know the baseline of the child. What do you mean by baseline of the child? Which means you have the knowledge about the child. This child knows when I think this is not only in the class of inclusive classroom, even otherwise, if you have a basic knowledge about all your children in the classroom, that so and so's understanding capacity is so much, so and so students have so much of ability, their knowledge level is so much. This baseline survey or baseline understanding of every child is very important. And I said, in a class of 40, you don't need to have, you are assessing all the 40 children, but you don't need to adapt them so much. As I said earlier, you may be able to group them. Okay, say 10 students are, okay, this is the capacity. Another 20 of them are in another area of capacity. Say another 8 of them in another field, another 2 of them may be another field. So therefore, baseline knowledge about every child is important to impart proper, good teaching to the children. Yeah, you can go to next one, Alex. And I've also said about the plan and purpose of teaching, also very important. Okay, plan and purpose of teaching is very, very important in the classroom, which means you need to plan your lessons. Next.
The slide is over, brother. 24 only is this. Brother?
Yeah.
There's only 24 slides there.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's fine. So it's already 2 o'clock. Today my throat is not that good. I have a little common cold, not corona. Okay. So tomorrow I will share something about UDL, because it's a new approach, UDL, about inclusive classrooms. Tomorrow we will share something about UDL, that is Universal Design for Learning. Any clarification, please? I went very fast because there is no other way. Only 4 hours, so we need. I have just given you only the tip of the iceberg, just on the top peripheral. You need to read through all this. Some books are there, so many books are there, or you need to discuss, you need to talk, and then how best we can impart education for all children. Any clarification, please?
There are no clarifications so far. You taught so well that we have got so many new ideas. The same training we have just finished under Diksha, Nishtha, the inclusive education. Thank you so much, brother, that you have enlarged our knowledge.
Thank you.
Brother. May I ask you one question, brother?
Yeah.
The resource teachers, the special teachers' service would be to enhance the competencies of the regular teacher, and they move away slowly. Is that what you mean? They are just only for support. They don't go in and teach at all. Is that, brother?
Yeah.
Is that
See, more than you are enhancing or helping the regular teacher, and the regular teacher's duty or his or her intention and attitude should be, I will learn more from the special educator or for any sources, and then I will manage my classroom. You said it correctly. Solely the special education will be moved out, or the main teacher himself is able to take control of the classroom.
Thank you very much, brother. Is there any more questions for brother? Can we move on? If there are no questions, we'll try to move on.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
May I now invite Mrs. Jacinta to carry on with her presentation.
Unless you may have to stop the screen sharing.
So, I've stopped it, brother.
Yeah, you have to stop. Only Jacinta can share.
I have already stopped it, brother. In my screen, there is, I can
Okay.
see all of you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sir Alex. Good afternoon, dear brother Provincial, Sir Alex, our coordinator, brother KJ Joes, our director cum principal from Montfort Center for Education, dear resource persons, and my dear teachers. I welcome you all for the sign language learning. So today we will learn the sign language together. So last time we have learned this one, single-handed sign language and the double-handed sign language. Hope you all have understood those. Then I told you all to make some short videos that whatever you have understood for sign language and the single-handed sign language. Hope you all have made those short videos. And today I would like to request all of you to switch on your videos so that we can learn the sign language together. Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible. Yeah.
Sir, can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay.
The participants can kindly put up their mics.
Yes. Okay. And then we can start our first slide. That is hi and hello. So here, hi, hello in sign language, when we try to communicate, first we wave, first we introduce ourselves, first we have to say hi, hello, we wish to each other. So here, the sign will be like this. Others. Hi, hello will be like this. This will be hi and hello. We use this sign for using hi and hello.
We cannot see that, ma'am.
Oh, this video you cannot see, sir.
Yeah. First one you put, just go back to the first slide and then try to put it on.
Okay.
Video.
This one, hi, also we do it same like hi, like this. We just wave our hands. And for the hello, also same thing. Hi, hello, like this. We just wave our hands. Okay, we use the right hand, like hi, hello, like this. Getting?
Yes.
Then good morning. Good morning. For this good, we use this. We use the thumb. For this good, we use this thumb. Good. And for the morning, we will do as the sun is rising. So we use this one, sun rising. Sun rising like this.
You have
good.
to put up, ma'am.
Morning.
One small suggestion.
Yes,
kindly put up your hand a little bit more higher so that people can see. Yeah. When you gesture,
okay,
put
okay,
your hand a little more higher. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Like this. Good morning. Good morning. Getting all of you? Yes, sir. You can try like this. You can try. Good morning. And for the good afternoon, just good afternoon. Good afternoon. Afternoon sun is near our head, so we use this afternoon. Good afternoon. So got this? Good morning and good afternoon. Would you like to try? Okay, good afternoon, good morning. Please try, all of you. Good morning, good morning, and good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes. Good morning and good afternoon. So we'll go to another slide. That is good evening. Good evening is, we'll use this good sign again. Good evening. Okay, evening sun is coming like this. So good evening. Clear? Yes. Yes. Good evening. And this good night we will do as good night. As the sun goes down, so we use this good night. Okay. So how are you? When we do how are you, how we will do? How are you? How are you? Like this we will ask. So we can answer that I'm good, I'm fine, I'm good. Okay, how are you? Like this, if we ask means I'm good or I'm fine. Getting? So this 1, 2, 3, 4 slides, hope you all have understood the signs. Okay, hi, hello, how we will do hi? Hi, hello, how we will do? Hi, hello. So good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Then good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Then good night. Good night. Good.
Hello, Jacinta. Jacinta, your face not coming. Your screen.
Not coming.
No. I'm not able to see you.
Okay, then better to stop sharing, then I'll show my face. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jacinta, that is better.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
screen
Yes,
sharing
brother.
and then you can.
Okay, verbal demonstration you can do. Yes, now better.
No, better. That is better.
Because they can see your facial expression also, so better you do that one. I'm not able to see you, Jacinta.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now can you see? Can you see me,
No.
sir?
No. Yes.
Now,
No.
Again, stop. Some problem is there over.
I think the net is not good. That's why, sir.
Now I can see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because of the network.
Here it is raining. That's why.
Again gone. Yes. Okay.
I can see you. I can see the screen very clearly. All of you are there.
Okay. Now, before going to the next slide, first I want to teach you about the numbers. At least the basic numbers you should know. So, the basic numbers I would like to show you. Hope you all have learned before. If you all have learned before, also let us recall the numbers in science. So one, the numbers, when we use the sign for the numbers, we'll use like this, numbers. Can you see me clearly? Numbers. This is numbers. For counting, numbers. And for number one, I will do it as 1. This is 1. Number 1. Then 2, 3, 4, 5.
We cannot see, ma'am.
Cannot see. I think because of the network.
You can't see the picture, is it?
Sometimes
No?
going.
Now we can.
Okay. Yeah, it keeps going.
Now we can see the symptom. Oh, again.
Yes.
Who is this?
See,
I think because of the network connectivity.
No, I don't know why, but your face sometimes missing and other participants face coming in your screen.
Sir, Udipan. Sir,
now we can see again gone.
Sir Udipan, we had this step problem at the beginning. Sir Udipan.
I think all of us need to keep quiet. All of us others need please stop talking. Then I think her screen will come.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am. Continue, ma'am.
Okay. I'll do the numbers.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Good evening. Can you tell me once again? Good evening from our right hand side to left hand side or left hand side?
Yes, right hand side. Right hand side.
From right hand side to left hand side.
Left to right. Left to right. You do it this left to right. From left, you have to bring it. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Okay, I'll continue the numbers from 1 to 10. I'll just do the signing. Then from number 10, we will continue. I'll show you 100, how we will sign 100, and 1,000, how we will sign, and 10,000, then 1 lakh, then 1 crore. That much I'll show you. Okay. So, because these are the basic things that we should know. So from number 1 will be like this. From the right hand, you have to take your second finger. This is 1, 2. 2 will be your second finger, and your middle finger will be 2. Number 2. Then 3, 4, 5. This is up to number 5. Then from 4, 6 we will just draw it. Okay. This 6 we will draw it like this. Yes. 6. Number 6, you just draw it. Then 6, then 7. 7, you just take your second finger, then your pointing finger you can use like this, 7. Just bend it like this, then this will become 7. then 8. You can show it 8 like this. Someone will say that how this one will come 8 because this is only 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that. Some make question like this. But 3, we use this 3. Okay, this is 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Say 1, 2, 3. So this is 8. Okay, this 6, 7, 8. This is 8. From the beginning, I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then for the 9, we'll just bend our hands like this. This will become 9. This is 9. And for 10, you just take one finger, 1, 0. This is 10. 1, 0, 10. Got it? Up to number 10, all of you, did you see the video clearly? Are you able to see my video clearly?
Miss, you just kindly show from the beginning.
From the beginning? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
we could be able to see your, demonstration.
Okay, okay. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 0, 10. Okay. And for the children, if we are teaching the 11 means 1, 1, 11 like this we are teaching. 1 and 1, 11 like this we are teaching. 1 and 2, 12 like this we are teaching. This will continue. Are you getting my point?
Yes, Miss.
Now I'll show you 100. 1, 0, 0, 100. How we will sign for this 100. 100 is, we use this one as a 100. Okay. For this 100, we will do 100 like this. 100. And if it is 200 means we'll show it like this. This is 2. 200. 300. Okay. Then this will continue. Got it, all of you, for the 100? So if you want 500, if you want to show 500, how we will show 500? Can you try? Yes, yes, very good. Yes, hope you all have understood. Now, and 4,000, 1,000, how we will show 1,000? For 1,000, we will take these 3 hands, these 3 fingers. Okay, so for this 1,000, I will take 1, then 1,000 means 1,000. 1,000 like this. And for 2,000, if it is 2,000 means I will take 2 fingers, then I will show it 2,000. And if it is 3,000 means 3,000. Got it?
Got it.
Now for this 10,000, if it is 10,000 means how I will show you 10,000. Anyone wants to try? 1, 0, 1,000. Yes, very good. It is like this. 1, you just take 10,000 means 1 and 0 you just take, then 1,000 you just show it. That is 10,000. And for this 1 lakh, anyone knows? For this lakh we use L. So if we want to show 1 lakh means 1 lakh. Like this, we'll take our hands to the front. Lakh. 1 lakh. Okay. This L we use it for the lucky also. Lucky, like this. Lucky sign. But this is lakh means lakh in front, from the bottom of, like this we will take as a lakh. And for the crore also it's the same. For 1 crore we will show it like this. 1 crore. But we will take C, not L. We'll use L for the lakh. And for crore we will show this she, a C. 1 crore. Now, I hope all of you have understood these numbers.
Very clear, ma'am. Very good.
And for the addition addition, we use this sign, plus addition. If you want to say, if you want to tell the students that add this number 1 plus 1, you have to add it. That means you have to show it that 1 plus 1. You have to count it together like this. You have to show it. Okay. Then minus sign is minus like this. If you will tell the students that 2 minus 1, how you will do? 2 minus 1. First, you have to show 2 minus 1. Now give me the answer. Count it. How much you'll get? Show me the answer. Like this, you have to tell the students. Okay? This is the basic things that we should know. For the multiplication, we use this into. And for the division, we use this divide, division. Divide sign is there, so we use this divide. And suppose if you want to ask questions to the students, means you will say, I will ask you question, means the question the sign of the question will be question. Okay, asking question. What? Like this we have to say. And if you want the answers from the students, means give me the answer, or I will answer, means you have to say, you have to do like this, answer me, or I will answer, you have to answer me, like this you have to say. This opposite direction. Okay, if you are doing answer like this, means you will give the answer. But if you bring the A like this to your side, means you want the answer from the students. Okay. Now this greetings and process, I will just tell you. Hello, namaste, this one is same. Hello, hi is hello, hi like this. Namaste will be like this, namaste. Then if you will ask, what is your name? What is your name? Most of the time we don't use the these words in grammatical way like this. What is your name? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Asking something? Okay.
Mrs. Jacinta.
Shall I continue?
Mrs. Jacinta, once more request. Kindly put up your hand. Put your hands a little higher. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, I was asking you, I was telling you about what is your name. If you want to ask the students what is your name, then how we will do? Most of the time you don't use this in a grammatical way, like what is your name? Like what is your name? We don't do it in a sign language like this. If you want to ask someone's name, means we will ask name what? Your name what? Like the short way only we used to do the sign. But if you want the students to learn the grammar, means we have to teach the students in a grammatical way. All the signs they have to understand. If they understand it in a grammatical way, means surely they also will learn the grammar in a proper way. What is your name? Most of the time we used to teach them name what? Your name what? Like this. We use this one as a name. Okay, for the name we use this sign. Most of the time we wear a badge in a school, like class monitor, leader, or group leader, something badge is there. So we use this one also, name. Name, for the name we use this one also, name. And for the hands also we use this one, name what. But most of the time we use this one, name what. Okay. So what is your name? We will ask them, your name what? So if you don't understand, means I don't understand. I don't understand. Not understanding. How are you means how are you? How are you? Like this will ask. If you are fine means I'm fine. Okay. Okay, if I ask someone, yes, yes, sir.
Just your camera little bit down, sir, because sometimes your hands movement we are not able to see. Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, if I ask someone, what is your name? Can anyone tell me? Any volunteer will be there? Last time I taught you about this alphabets. So if you have learned the alphabets, means hope you can answer me your name. Any of the teachers would like to volunteer?
I can say, I can practice.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. My name
Where are you?
is my camera already on. Just check. Are you able to see?
No, sir, just wait. I'm searching for you.
Uddipan
Yes, sir.
Kalita.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
My name is Uddipankalita. Kalita.
I
Anything
can see
mistake?
your face only, not your size.
Oh, sorry. Maybe
Your
camera.
video is
Yes.
stuck. Actually, this one, your video is stuck. I think because of the net problem only. Yeah, now little
Okay.
bit
Now.
moving. Yeah, little
Now.
bit moving.
Now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see, no?
Yeah, I can see you, but yes, sir. Try.
Okay. My name is Uddipankalita. Kalita. Can you see, Jacinta? Same problem.
Oh, sir, video is
Ma'am,
gone. Yeah,
can I
same
try?
problem. It's okay, sir. Yes,
Ma'am,
sir.
somebody, you just find out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyone wants to try? Yes.
My
Yeah,
name,
okay.
I am
I am
UHANGGRIK. Damchandra. RMARAK. Mara. Thank you.
Okay, good. Very good, very good. Happy that you all have learned the sign language. Very nice to see all of you are learning. Now, okay. Wait, I'll just share the screen. I don't know if I'm sharing the screen means this one. Every time when I play the video is not working. Can you see the screen? Oh no.
Yes.
Screen is visible. Yeah, go on.
Okay, this all the best. I'll just show you all the best. Now, can you see me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. We can see you.
Okay. All the best. How will do all the best?
Is it like this, ma'am?
How? Yes.
Like this?
All the best.
All the best.
All the best.
Megan?
Okay.
Yes. Again,
all the best.
All the best.
All the best.
All the best.
Getting? This one we use all. For all we use this one. All the best.
Once more. Cannot see properly now.
Once more, ma'am. Once more, can you do it?
Okay, just wait. I'll just stop sharing again.
All the best.
Now can you see me?
Yes, ma'am, we can see.
Hello? Okay, all the best. All the best. Like this will do, okay? Then another word is thank you. Thank you means thank you. Thank you. And welcome. Welcome. All are welcome. So excuse me means excuse me. Excuse me will be like this. And please also same like excuse me. Please. If you request something, if you request for pencil or something else, you'll ask like this. If you have to request. And for the sorry, hope everyone knows the sorry sign. Sorry. And just take your hand to your left shoulder and just like this. Sorry. But with the expression, you have to ask sorry. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Like this. Okay. Now, would you like to try? All the best. All the best. How you will do all the best? All the best. Try. All the best. All the best.
Maybe like this.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Hope you all have learned. Now we'll go to another. That is yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no sign. Did you know? Yes will be yes. Yes sign will be like this. Yes. Yes. Getting? And no sign will be no. Like this also we can use no sign. And no, like this also we can use. And the third sign will be no. There are three signs for no. You can use this no, no, and no. And if you meet someone else and you say, nice to meet you, how you will do? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You meeting nice. You meeting good. Like this we will say. Okay, nice to meet you. Then same to you. Same to you, how we will do? Same to you. Same to you.
Ma'am, we can't see you. Can you show me once more?
Again. Okay. You. Now can you see me? Same to you.
No, ma'am, we can't see you.
I think because of the net problem. Now? Okay, what to do now? If you cannot see me, then Sir Alex, can you see me? Sir Alex.
I request everybody to put a
Can you see me,
speaker's
sir?
mode. Go to view and select speaker.
Hello.
Sir Alex, please pin Jacinda.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sir, can you see me?
No. I
Actually,
can
so
see
many
you there on the
people
top. Yeah.
put on their
The
mic
network
on.
is
That
not
is the
good.
reason, I think. So many people put on their mic. That's why I think.
No, the sound is because
Okay,
of that,
then.
yes. But
Okay, then better to switch off the mic.
Sir Alex, have you pinned Jacinda?
Yes, brother, but her network is low. Yes. Oh, she's
Yeah,
there on the screen.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I request all the teachers to select from view speaker. Yeah, just Miss Jacinta, go ahead once again.
Okay, sir. Okay, brother. Now, yes, we will do it. Yes. Okay. Have you finished your food? Yes, I have already finished.
Please repeat, nice to meet you, and that one, from that one.
And you do slowly. Don't do it fast, no. Do slowly. Do it twice.
Okay, brother. Okay. Okay, from the beginning, I'll just repeat it. Yes, we are doing yes. And no, for the no, we will do it no, like this. For this no, we have 3 signs. Number 1 sign is no. Number 2 is no. And number 3 is no. Okay. And nice to meet you means meeting you good. Okay. This is nice to meet you. We used to do it as meeting you good. Then same to you means same to you. Same to you. Same to you. Then see you later. Later, I'll see you. First, you do the last word first. Later, I'll. Then I understand means, oh, I understand. I got it means I understand. Got it? Or do I need to do it again? Shall I go to the next slide?
Oh, we have not. Because of the net, we cannot see clearly what you have done.
The last slide.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The last slide was not seen properly because your movements were not fluent, no, because of the network. So you may have to do it again.
Yes.
The last one. Yeah.
Okay. The last one means which one? I understand.
The last set of things that you said just now. The last set.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last set is this one only. Yes.
See you later.
Yes. No, I have already
See you
finished.
later.
Oh, okay. See you later. Okay. See you later. This one later. We will. The last word is later, right? The last word is later. That one we will do it in the first sign, like later. I'll see you. Like this. Okay. See you later. There are 3 words. See you later. So this letter, the last word will bring it to the 1. Okay, first time we will bring it. Later, you see, like this. Okay, later, see you, or later, you see. I see you later, or see you later, like this. Later. Clear? And I understand means I understand. I understand. Have you understood? Like this, if I ask means, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. Like this, you will answer. Okay. Now,
ma'am, I think.
Shall we go to the next slide?
Ma'am, I think the network is not allowing people to see your fluent movements. There is some disturbance. Okay, so we will stop this class now.
Okay.
And we will continue with.
Then
yeah.
I'll make a video. I'll send this video to you so that you will circulate the video later.
Yeah, that
yes,
would be nice.
Yes, sir. Will that be okay?
Yes, that will be very nice. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Now can we move on to the next segment?
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am. Yeah. The floor is yours, Mrs. Sangma. Mrs. Sangma, we will continue from where we left off last time. AFA. Slide number 18, we finished now, 18 and 19. Now we'll go on to slide number 20. This is Jessica. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you show the screen?
Mr. Udipan is there, no?
Sir, Udipan? Hello, sir, Udipan?
Yes, sister, I'm here.
Please show on the screen. As we wait, if any teachers have got any clarification on last days of the training and how you felt your assessment when you took for children, is there any doubts and any clarification is there? If we can do that as we wait for the screen. Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sister.
Yes, sister. Anyone has got any clarification or how you felt when you were taking assessment for children? You can share it, your experience or how you felt it.
Sister.
Yes, sir. Hello. Sir, depend. Sir Alex.
Yes, sister.
I think his network is very poor, and if it is possible, can you share the screen, sir?
1 minute. 1 minute, sister.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sister.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sister.
Yes, sir. Sir, depend.
Can you see?
No, sir.
If Alex has the screen, why don't you share, Alex? I think Udipan's network is poor.
Can you see?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
Now you can see, no, sister?
Yes, sir. I can see
Yes.
now. Yes.
Continue.
Task 20.
Sister?
Yes, sir. Sir, you put task 20.
Yeah.
Task 20.
Yeah. This page is 20 only.
Sir, in my, I can see only section 1. Other teachers, can you see task 20?
No, no.
Okay, sir.
Which slide is that?
Task 20. It is.
Just wait, teacher. There is some confusion.
Okay,
Just
sir. Okay, sir.
give me.
That's 3.
I think this one.
It is task 7.
She was telling 20.
Yeah,
Task
this is
20.
20 this one.
This is task 7. We
It is
wanted
task
task
7,
8.
sir. Depend.
No, now I have changed. You said check. Task 20, not this one.
It is task 7, sir.
Division only take rest. Task 20, sister, this is a thing.
Yes, sir. I can see task 7.
I think Sir Deepan's network is
think
bad.
so,
I
very
think
poor
it is
network,
not good.
yeah.
Very poor network. School network is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
working.
yes, sister.
Sir, Alex.
Yeah, that's
can-
why the task 7 only coming.
Sir, Alex,
Already.
I have the slide just only there. I got the right one. I'll share it myself now. I'll ask him to.
Okay, sir.
I know he took leave. He took leave suddenly, brother, when you're supposed to have a meeting together. No, that's okay, brother. I will tell him to take it off. I will start sharing.
Can I try? Sir Deepan.
So, teachers, as we wait for the slides to be on the screen, if anyone has got any doubt or any clarification up to task 19, it's time for us to clarify before we go to the task 20. Hello, sir. Hello, sir, Alex. Hello.
Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir, I can see. But
All right. Now
can you
we
put the
go.
slides number 20?
Yeah, I'll try. Slide
Okay,
number
sir.
20 is here.
Task 20.
1 minute.
Task 20.
Yes. We'll see where the task 20 is. Okay. Task 9 now. Nah? Yeah, this is 18. Now after this, there is no more task here. Okay, then you have to send me the one which has 20. Sister?
Yes, sir.
I have here up to class task 18, 19. Then you have to send me the other one, the one which has task 20. I'm stop sharing. Okay, I'm going to stop
Okay,
sharing.
sir.
You send me the slide which has more than 18, 19 slides. The last one here is 18,
Shall I
19.
try, sir?
Yeah, try.
Yes,
Will your
Jacinda.
network?
Yes,
Will your
sir.
network
Sister,
be
I'll
okay?
try.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sweet. Okay, sir. I'm not finding.
Sir Alex. Hello, Sir Alex.
Yes, sister.
I just sent to you the full PPT just now.
WhatsApp or email? WhatsApp or
WhatsApp.
email? Okay.
WhatsApp.
Okay.
Network is not good, sister.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, teachers, if you have got no other clarification up to 19, can we go to task 20? Hello, teachers.
Yes, sister.
If you have got if you don't have any doubts up to 19, we'll go to task 20.
Yes,
Or if anyone has got, we can clarify now.
Sister,
Yes, sir.
it is not possible without confusion. Maybe they are not asking, they are hesitate themselves. So I will ask from Mizoram. By name, I will ask if I will not get, just wait, Mizoram. I don't know that name. I'm just asking, if you have doubt from Mizoram, please ask. No problem, we are here only. From Mizoram.
If no one has got any doubt, then we'll go to task 20. And when we finish at the end of before we winding up, we'll clarify the things. Is it okay? Okay, now you can see it on the screen, task 20. It is about the division. In this task, we no need to say anything, just we have to distribute the worksheet for the children, the child whom we are going to assess. And here what we need to do is that once we give out the worksheet to the child, for us no need to go and administer the child or to help the child. But from our side, allow the child to solve the division. Otherwise, the child will not know, and we will be going on helping and we will be going on grading him. It will not help a child to come up. So here we need to give out the worksheet and tell the child to do by himself. And if the child is able to solve the division, accordingly, we can give him or her points or grade him. According to as you like grading system, you know, it is all same as the other task what we have done earlier. So it is same as, so it is once you know the child is able to respond or child able to solve it, you can give the grading or point, give him 2.2, or it is not correct, we can give him 1. If the child is not responding or child is not able to do anything, we can give him 0. This is the task 20. Task 20 and 21. Sir, task 20, 21. Task 21.
I'm not sharing the screen, sister. Somebody else's screen is there.
Yes, sir.
I am not sharing the screen. This is shared by somebody else, sister.
Okay. Okay, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Who's sharing the screen? Whose screen is there on top?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Task 21 and 22 is same. It is identifying the points or the notes. Recognition, money recognition. Here we can show give the coins to the child and ask the child to identify the coins or identify the note. And even the case of child with the disability like a hearing impairment, we need to do adaptation here. Child with visual impairment, we need to give the coins to the child and ask the child to identify the denomination. Blind children, they will be able to recognize the coin or the notes by touching. And the case of visual hearing impairment, we can show them by signing or video. We can show the video of this task 20, 21 and 22 and allow the child to respond in sign. In sign language, the child with the hearing impairment, they can they can respond to the task 21 and 22. 20, 21, 22. Anyone has got any doubt before we go to task 24? Task 20, 21 and 22. Is there any doubt or any clarification? If you have got any, we can clarify and we can go to task 23. And the grading system, as I said, it is same as the other task which we have done. And you yourself have experienced when you did the grading system for your child, when you did the assessment for children up to 19. Task 22 is same as the task 21, money recognition. Here is the first is 21 is the coins and the 22 is the note recognition. By touching the visual impairment, they can identify. Now we'll go to task 23. Task 23. Sir, depend. Task 23. Task 23 is the time. Here we are asking the child to look at the clock or the watch and tell the time shown it. When we show the child the watch or clock and ask the child to tell us to respond what is the time. And if the child is able to respond to the time correctly, we can grade him full, like 2 points we can give him. And the child is not able to respond correctly. Instead of saying 3 o'clock, if the child say 4 o'clock, we can give him, it is not correct, so incorrect response, we can give him 1. And the child is not responding to anything, we can give him 0. In the case of children with disabilities, we can impose clock, a large font in braille. We can show or we can draw the tactile. We can make a tactile clock or watch and with a touch or anything. And we can ask the child to tell us the time which we have prepared. In the case of child with a hearing impairment, we can show the videos of this task and ask the child to respond to the time in sign language. And in the case of sometimes our children we can have the children with a speech impairment. They cannot tell us. In that case, for such children, we can tell them to write and show us the answer. Now, task 24.
Then sister, impaired student.
Hello.
What about
Not clear. The one who is asking something, I'm not getting.
visually impaired students? How they show the time? How they?
Sorry, sir, I did not get. It is not so clear here.
So he's talking about visually impaired students.
Sir, yeah, visually impaired students. We can, as I said, some places they get the braille, like a watch or clock. There is a tactile type clock is there. Or we can make, in our case here, we don't go for that. So we can make it like a flashcard. We make same way we can make a clock with a tactile.
Can I say something, sister?
Yes, sir. Yes, miss.
Okay. Now the one who is asking for this AFA tool is for whom he was asking for 35 for this task 23 or 24. The one who is asking.
He is asking for 23.
For 23.
Yes. Time.
Okay, for the time. This one for the assessment aid. For this time, we can use a tool or a tactile clock for the visually impairment. A tactile clock can use. And if you want to do some specification, means we can use the A4 size paper also for this 35. I mean this task 24. That is for the watch. That is for the clock. This one, the material that we want to use means we can use is that the tactile clock we can use. Okay. And this emboss, we can emboss this clock also in a large font in Braille. Yes, anything more?
Is it clear, sir?
Thank you, Miss.
With the support of the tactile clock, the learner will grasp the question we can ask. Okay, once the learner is ready, you can ask the learner to call out the time shown in the clock, like now, what is the time now? And you can ask the learner also what is the time. All these questions you can create it. You can create new ideas, and you can ask the question from the learner also. Okay. And for the visual impairment, students also, we can show the sign language videos also. Okay, we can show the sign language videos, and we can also we do the signs of this task. Okay, while doing the sign also, we have to seek the response from the students. We have to allow the learner to give the response in the sign language and all. Is that clear? So, okay, sister, if you want to continue, you can continue.
Now task 24, it is calendar. The dates and date. And here we ask the learner to look at the calendar and answer the questions. There are two questions are there, which we can ask the learner, the child. When we show the calendar to the children or child whom we are assessing, we can ask the child to say, what is the date today? If the child is able to say the date or date of this today correctly, for that we can give the point for the child, or we can grade him. Once a child responds to about the first question, we can go to another question, is that after 3 days, what is the date? After 3 days, what it becomes? The date, not the date. And another question, what day? And the date, after 3 days, which is the date? And next question, we can ask him or her, that date is which day? The day, the name of that day, or like it is the child is responding. The child is responding on which is we can see what is on the screen on 9th of October. We can ask it comes on Tuesday. So the child should be, by looking at the calendar, the child will be able to say the day. And the children with the disabilities like visual impairment, we need calendar in Braille in large font. So we can make the calendar in Braille so that the child can touch, feel the dates and what is the date and the day. And this task can be verbally asked and carried out with the learner, with the child. Once we have got the calendar in Braille, it is easy for the blind children to respond to us. And we can ask by verbally. And we can carry out the task 24 for visual impairment. In the case of hearing impairment, we need sign language. And we can show them the videos of this task. or that, and we can carry out the task and allow the child to give response in sign language. In the same way, those who are with speech impairment, we can ask the date, point they can, by seeing the calendar, they will be able to point out which day, which date, and after 3 days, which date is coming. He can point out. Task 25. The task 25 and 26, it is writing and puzzle solving. 25 and 26. 25 is it is, we can see in the screen some shape and with a dot. We can give out this worksheet to the child, and we can ask the child to trace on the other, which is on the worksheet. They can draw according to the dots. We can make the child to do. And whenever you do this, these two tasks is mandatory for that. When we do the assessment for all the children, it is both 25 and 26. It is mandatory for all the children to do. And 26 is, by seeing the picture, the child should be able to say what it is, what tell us about this picture. And the child is able to respond to that task 26. We can grade as it is given here according to the each picture. We can grade him. It is AFA tool 1 to 26. If anyone has got any question, we can go to doubts and clear the doubts and clarification. Sir, it depends. Hello.
Yes, sister, I'm here.
If anything you want to ask.
Hello, sister.
Hello.
Yes, sister, please tell.
If anything you want to add, you can explain any doubts and clarification of the teachers, what they ask.
Thank you, sister. Whatever sister explained, almost she covered. Only that whenever we will practice this AFA tool with the students with disabilities or without disabilities, whoever lag behind according to the syllabus or their difficulty among learning. So if you are doing task 1, that also I repeatedly told, if you are practicing task 1 and students have done once mistake, give them second chance, then again third chance. If same mistake he had done, then stop that one, and then you will get that where the students having problem. Then you have to start IEP planning according to his or her level. Then if we are doing adaptation part, visually impaired, for visually impaired students, you have to do tactile or by touching, like that. So, or the student is very impaired, you can do sign language. But autism students may not be respond when they you will do as AFA tool assessment. So give them time, and according to their mood, you have to do that assessment. And because sometimes some students, autism students, they have some sensory issues. They may not touch, they have touch problem, they have loud voice problem, they cannot hear noisy So that's according to that student's disability and their need based, as Brother Joseph told, adaptation we have to do. Because every student's their needs may not be matching. So whoever students you are doing assessment, so accordingly you have to do adaptation, especially for autism student. Each student's different from each other. So that's why if they are not responding to teachers, so you can do collaboratively with their parents and give explanation to them how we have to do assessment. Then parents also we can involve. Thank you, sister.
Okay, sir.
Sister, please explain this one.
Okay.
If they are having any doubt, sister, please ask.
Hello.
Just go and search Narakaya.
Hello, teachers. If you have got any doubts on this assessment, AFA tools from 20 to 26, if you have got any doubt, we can clarify now. And
sister, I have one doubt regarding this coins and money concept. For example, for a visually impaired children, like before then money and all, we can differentiate by the size. For example, 100 rupees and 500 rupees. But now, how will they differentiate the coins and money since they are not able to see?
no, usually what the visually impairment children, they identify the coins, the money. By touch, they identify the coins or the notes.
Okay, sister.
Sister, I think the question is.
They can feel it. They can feel. They can feel by touch.
You have to give them the new notes as well as the old notes. Then only they'll be able to understand these two are, say, 50 rupee notes. Because nowadays, a lot of new notes come into circulation. No? So that's the idea in which she was asking you. What happens to the new one? Yes.
Nowadays it is new notes, different size. Now 10 rupees note. Earlier little more longer note. Now it is little more short. And they also identify by the length or the size of the note.
So if a 10 rupee note comes in different sizes, the old ones and the new ones, you may have to show both of them to them, na? Make them feel both.
Then by that we have to explain to them earlier. Now since it is new notes are coming out, so we have to explain with the old note and the new note before the assessment. I mean, as we are teaching the class, not just before day before we do the assessment, not like that. We are teaching in the classroom the money concept. So as we teach the children, we can teach also the size, especially for children with visual impairment. We can take the note and the old note and the new note, and when we do the assessment, it will be easy for them also to identify. And the coins, it will, by touch, they will be able to identify. Even some of the blind children here, some of the blind children, they are able to identify by the touch.
Can you see the screen, sister?
Yeah.
Sister, can you see?
I can see, sir.
Can I add something?
Yes, sir, please.
The adaptation part, if we're doing coin, understand the coin size. So student with visual impairment, they are having good sense of touching. No, they can get easily. So before coming this level, so this is come on the pre-braille sector also. Before teaching braille also, we can use the understanding coin size, and before doing any assessment with student with disability, they are not able to see. So that's why you have explained properly which coin, 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin. Nowadays, 2-3 type of 1 rupee coin also. So accordingly, if we are matching with each other coin, then easily they will get. So second one also, as sister told that 21 and 22 almost same. So in as an Indian currency, there are so many clues for the blind, for the student with blindness, like right side and left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. So that one also they can understand easily. That one 2,000 rupees. So 2,000 also tactile mode is there. So full currency, that one everyone having a tactile clues. So as a teacher, we have to find out the tactile clue. Then we can teach them which one, how much rupees, 500, 2,000 or 50 rupees. Every coin and every currency having different clues. So as a teacher, we should know what is the clues in each currency. Then calendar. Calendar also one thing is there. The month of October, December. If October month we are teaching in the month of September, it will be great confusion for the student with disability. It's one as an example. So when you will do this assessment with students, you try to collect current month calendar. Then it will be easy to teach them, because if today 17 Friday, so today Vishwakarma Puja, that will be very easy to make them understand. So calendar also, whenever you will do assessment, current month you have to find out. Then you can do assessment. No need to follow this October month. So current month we have to do. Then yesterday, what that? Tomorrow, what that? Like that, that easily they can understand. So is there any confusion about this one? Anybody need to clarify?
Sister, may I add something about identification of money?
Yes, sir.
Suppose like in 20 rupees note, when you just look to the 20 rupees note, there is an right above the emblem of the left side, a small rectangle that you may find that in that page that inside that there will be an identification mark for the visually impaired. Even in that 500 rupees note and all, even in that 500 rupees note, there will be a dot for the visually impaired to identify that. So I feel that for the measurement of the length and size is the matters, but in that Indian Reserve Bank of India and all that, they are trying to find for the goods of the disabled people, especially visually impaired, they are putting up some identification for that visually impaired. So you may find that when you check your money that there will be a dot, secret dot to find out, especially for the visually impaired.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, welcome.
Anybody
Any
else
more?
need-
Any more doubt? Sir Alex?
So whenever we will teach students disabilities and we will practice this assessment for tool or inside the class or outside this class, few things we have to keep it in our mind. For visual learner, I told you that also there are three type of learners, but here it mentions tactile learner and aesthetic learners. So want the teachers to provide demonstration of an use list of to keep an organized thoughts, have well-developed imagination. So whenever we will do this assessment, few things we have to keep in mind. Use videos, illustration, writing, written instruction, graphic organization. Like that one, graphic you can do tactile also. Use verbal instruction, music, discussion, like that. Adaptation, whenever you will do like these things, you will get these things, we will share with you. So that one, and assessment tool is, I will show you that one. Already along with assessment tool, we already mentioned, explain how to do assessment, adaptation. That one again, I don't want to repeat. That's why I'm going directly that assessment tool. Just 1 minute, I will share with you. Excuse me, actually network issue. Sister Joyce.
Yes, sir. Can't hear you. Hello.
Excuse me, sister.
Yes.
Sir, sister, please explain this one, data collection, how they can do.
Data collection.
Yeah. You can see my screen.
No, sir.
Just wait. Now,
No, sir. Data recording sheet.
yeah, that's recording. Yeah.
Okay. Teachers, any doubt on data collection sheet you have or not? Last time we have explained to you the other last on 11th we have explained to you on data collection how to give the points, how to give grading. Is there any doubt on that? On 11th
Can you
we
see
have,
my screen?
no sir. If teachers have got any doubt, you can ask on data collection recording sheet.
Sister, I want to ask only about response, that one response record or something.
That you respond what the other day you were asking me.
Yes, sister.
Okay, 1 minute.
Can you see my screen? Sorry, Alex.
Yes, sir, I can see.
Okay, okay.
Now, actually, their doubt is that the other day we have clarified their doubt on the data recording sheet. But there is one doubt they have got is that child's response. When we write, if the child is responding correctly, yes or no, what we need to write. That is what their doubt. Just a minute.
This one, no?
Task 3.
Sister, can you hear me?
Task 3.
Yes, sir.
I think it's stuck there. The screen is stuck, and there is an internet problem, and this particular
I will
thing.
explain here.
No, sister, 1 minute. I'm talking. No, sister, 1 minute. I
Okay,
think
sir.
you will not be able to give the full explanation here with the half thing stuck here. They may not be able to understand also. The screen is not moving. Can you make the screen bigger or make it move? So they should have a clear picture of the screen. No? Most of the teachers are new to this, so they may not be able to understand what you say. Will it be okay if we continue tomorrow?
Yes, sir, no problem.
Yes. Now this is going up, down, no, on the screen. If we can get the screen correctly, then maybe we can spend another 10
We
minutes.
can continue tomorrow, sir, because the task which we supposed to complete, we completed up to 26. Now tomorrow, all the clarifications and doubts we can clear up.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for all the resource people, and thanks for all the teachers who patiently went through the training. And we will wind up now, and we will come back tomorrow. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
Brother.
Yeah, you can end the meeting when it is over.
Yes, brother. Thank you, brother.
Because you are the host.
Thank you, brother. Thank you all for being so patient in spite of this internet problem that we have. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Network will be available, and whomever has to ask a question, you can contact the resource people or send a note to me. We will clarify all your doubts tomorrow. Please note it down task-wise. Task-wise, whatever doubts you have, note it down like that, and then it will be easier for us to identify your problem and give you the solution. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.